Hey, have you been waiting here for long? No, I just got here. Oh. I heard the boss told the department. Yeah, I heard there's no problem. Oh. I wonder what it is. Here in the meeting. Like that. Which room are we again? I think this one.
Hello, how's the business propositions that you need in your department?
It's fine. It's going smooth. So I heard all the department heads were here. All these dairy problems.
Yeah, there is. So there will be a meeting later.
I think we're late. We should go to the meeting. Come on, go.
Hey, where are you late?
There was some problem.
Are all the heads of each department here?
Yes.
Okay, you have no time.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
Let's now proceed with today's meeting. Our agenda for today will be the decline in personal performance over the last year. As you all know, we have been excellent at providing services when it comes to construction and serving workforce for other establishments to use. And as of now, we're currently facing a very terrible problem, that is the decline in their workforce performance. I believe that the top three causes of this problem are bad treatment of clients towards our workforce, absence of a goal. The workers should be motivated so that they would work better and excellently in whatever department they are in. And lastly, the location of the company, which is isolated from the city urban cost, would be the bad treatment of clients.
Excuse me. When you say bad treatment of the client, do you mean they abuse or just a bad relationship?
There has been reports that some clients are too abusive towards our workforce, and that is why it leads to an unhealthy environment for our workers to work, because there is no respect when it comes to handling of the clients towards our workers.
And thus the personal performance declines,
Yes.
right?
It's one of the top causes actually. And another cause would be absence of a goal or motivation.
What do you mean by goal? Absence of a goal?
Yes. As of now, the workers focus or their goal is only for their personal benefits for their family. I believe it should be added that they should have another goal set for their work growth.
Yes, their career growth. Their career growth.
And lastly, the last cause would be the location of our company, which is based on an isolated place. And the reason for that was for the factory and for the workforce to be near the source of the raw materials. But apparently it causes big problems for the workers for them to transport from their place to the work office. So, what would be the effect of this problem, of the problem we are currently having on the long run?
So sir, I believe that from the causes that you have enumerated, the possible effects are that because of the decline in personal workforce, the clients will not be satisfied by what the workers are showing. And lesser people will prepare our company's construction and rental, and the number of clients will decrease. So, to suffice this need, we may need to add up some workers in order for them to work well, but that would be more costly for the company. But if we don't do anything, it would make our company stagnant and there will be no improvement. So all in all, I think the effect would be as a whole to the company in every aspect. That's all.
Okay. I believe you're right about that. So let us think of some solutions we can provide for the company so that we may solve this problem we're facing now.
So I think regarding the absence of the goal, I think we should give them rewards. Like, among the employees, we should choose employee of the month for them to persevere and work harder.
And then,
But I guess there are some bad effects regarding that solution. Like, for example, they will compete with each other.
so that's your proposed solution. So, would you agree to that? First proposed solution would be to give additional rewards for the current workers. Alright, let's put that into consideration. Another proposed solution, anyone?
I think for the second possible solution would be, we will have a loose day. It's like a free day, but the difference is that it has different activities wherein we are involved into that. But the negative possible effect for that is that the employees or the personnel will be super overwhelmed right after the day of that loose day. And the second possible negative effect is that accidents may happen. We don't know what will happen to us during that activity. On the other hand, the possible positive effects would be we will have our teamwork. We will feel belongingness within ourselves with our co-employees. And another is bonding. We will have our strong bond with each other.
Yes, I believe you're right too. I mean, it is important to have closeness or closure between the workers so that they may work better. But I think a loose day would not be supported by our current budget. Having said that we have a very big problem that we are facing right now, and we cannot afford to give much budget to that solution. So, yes.
If you're planning to have a loose day, how many times will you do it in a month or in a week?
Because if it's a week, it's expensive.
And what if our schedule's too tight for our business?
Oh yes, that's another matter. And so let's just put into consideration your proposed solution. Alright? Anybody else?
I have another solution. I think we should make a seminar session every month from our personnel because they could be discussed for modern techniques and the problem in our company can have many solutions from different perspectives. And also, it can manage approaches and techniques that can be updated from time to time.
I guess that's it. Regarding the three solutions, I've been reviewing every one of them, and I think solution number 3 is the best. We should just stick with seminar sessions. Regarding the first solution proposed, rewards, right? It sounds like a little like bribes, although it has a good intention. But I believe instead of just inviting them to work harder, let's assist them through seminar sessions, supporting them and feeding them new techniques and approaches every month. I believe it's a more convenient step for our company. And also, it has a minimum casualties for our company. The only negative effect will be that they may be too dependent to what our seminars have to offer. But other than that, and compared to the other solutions, I think it's
better.
I see. So, what do you think, guys? Yes?
What if our workers will get bored in the seminar? Don't you think it's boring for them if they don't interact with
Well-
the speaker and they
Yes.
won't
Well,
be active?
That's one of the reasons why the schedule for our seminar sessions will be not mandatory, but it depends to the employees if they want. But of course, we encourage if they do approach and attend.
It should be mandatory.
Why?
I don't know, because maybe, maybe a number or a large number of our workers do not go to the seminar. Our seminar will be, useless. So it should be mandatory.
I guess.
Question: what if they didn't attend? Are they going to have a sanction or deduction in their salary?
well, we can talk about that if we are going to implement seminars as our proposed solution. But first of all, let's think of the three proposed solutions. What do you think would be the best one if we can provide to solve our problem?
I'll go for the seminar.
Seminar.
Yeah, but I think we should do it on a working day.
On a working day.
Yeah, because if we do it on a day off, they might think that they should go to their family,
Yeah.
spend time with their family before going to the
They will just see it as another choice. So we should introduce it to them as not just an option, but a step that needs to be taken.
Alright, so seminar day. Does anyone have any other ideas or opinions about this? One? None? Alright. So, in a seminar, what should be considered if we are going to implement this solution? What should be the things we should consider?
First of all, we should consider the attending. The current workforce of our company is composed of 700 individuals. Recently, at the present state of our company, in the purchasing department, we have 160 chemical engineers, including the newbies. In the architecture department, we have 200 individuals and 10 architects that have been resigned recently. In the engineering department, we have 300 civil engineers, including the seniors in this department. And in the accountancy department, fortunately, it is stable and we have 50 others.
I think we should focus on all departments because they are all our employees. If we just focus on a certain department, then there will be an imbalance in the performance.
Let me stop you there. What I meant by that was that for every department, do you think that separate seminars should be conducted for them to specifically tackle whatever problems they're handling in their department? Because if we combine all the departments at different times, if I may say, I think there would be conflict with regards to whatever the topics that should be discussed.
Yeah,
Don't you think so?
Then perhaps the seminar itself would be a one-day event, but then different activities will be allotted to different departments because even if you join them in one room, they still have different professions. They need to advance in that's what they do. So, but all in all, yes.
May I suggest something? I think that the seminar should be in general. Every department will be put in together in that, so they could be aware of each one's job. And that way, they can harmonize in the work, and they will be able to help each other out.
So whatever it be, would it be in general or would it be in specific, separate? What do you think, Jack?
I think let's have a vote.
Alright?
So,
I have a question.
Yes.
If what would be, will it be like same time but different spaces or same day but different time? For example, the architecture, they have time for the day, then Or same time but different room, same day or different time.
Actually, yes.
I think that would be very difficult because you're gonna put more effort in getting the venue or what and the time. I think it's harder. It would be part by part in the department.
Yes. You're right indeed about that.
So one day event.
One day event. Alright, so let's have a vote whether it will be in general or it would be in specific, having said that both would have equal benefits, I may say, maybe. Let's have a vote. Who's in it for in general seminar? Yes. Who's in it for separate seminar, specific? Okay, so majority wins, guys. Majority wins. Okay, let's proceed to whatever you want to consider. Next is whether we do it,
I
yes?
think we should also consider the venue for our seminar.
Venue, yes. Can you elaborate that too?
I think the best, I think it would be better if the venue will be in our company. Less than the expenses. Because we have a tight budget for that.
But I think our office only has factories and equipment. Yes. And I don't think we can supply another room just for a seminar. We would have to construct another room. I think it would be best if we find a separate place for the venue. Don't you think so? Because first of all, if they attend a seminar which wherein they have difficulty in going to, which is our office, that would prevent another problem if they go to our office. It's far and it's isolated. Yes.
Can I suggest something? I guess our venue should be near our place so we won't have a hard time for the transportation of our workers. So, not too much cost.
Alright.
Our venue, we must pick a venue where we can accommodate all the attendees so that we will not have a problem with the site.
Can I be charged for the materials that will be made?
Yes, of course. Can you please elaborate how would you handle that? Because indeed it is one of the things we should consider if we are to have a seminar meeting.
For the chair,
Alright.
should be, we can accommodate all our workers and the sound quality of the place. Should supply food for the workers when they go to the seminar and some tokens for them when they go there.
I see. What token?
Like, we should ask for sponsors so we can give stuff for our workers, like shampoo, anything.
Yes, I believe you're right there, Mr. Roca. So with it, let us now finalize our conclusion about our proposed solution, which is the seminar. So in a seminar, we will have a general meeting for all the departments so that they coincide with each other. Is that right?
Yes.
Correct me if I'm wrong, alright guys? Yes. And then we should have proper venue which is near in our office so the transportation from our office towards the seminar room would be easy and would be convenient for both the speakers and for the attendees. And the possible seminar room would be Araneta Coliseum or Moa Arena. We're serious about it. Okay. Alright? And lastly, we should consider the materials. Expenses on materials we are to use when it comes to the seminar. That's all.
I guess that's it.
Problem resolved. Alright? That comes to the end of our meeting for today. Head leaders for each department, please inform your senior managers and senior engineers so that they may be informed of the proper orientation which we are about to implement. Seminar. Alright?
Yes.
Okay, that's it. Goodbye everyone.
Yes, sir.